So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Nagatomo delivers.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition. Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Seedorf. And it's Pirlo. That's a nicely weighted pass. That is a brilliant interception. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Platini.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Platini. And it's Seedorf. And he's forced to go back. Leicester goes steaming forward. To Maldini. Van Dijk. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Seedorf. Shot could be on. And he's cut it out. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to... He's got full! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Jordi Alba. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Nice looking ball. Platini gets into some space. Van Dijk. Oh, good-looking ball. Roberto Carlos picks it up out, climbs up big! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Jordi Alba. Well, played right into his path. Expertly cut out, really. Chance, surely! And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Seedorf attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Quality ball. Platini. That pass has been well intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. And it's Pirlo. Mateus puts his foot on the gas. Platini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good vision. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
A quick reminder
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Little pass back. Now it's Platini. Great vision. Chance to deliver. He rises! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Maldini. He's gone forward. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Pirlo powering forward here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pirlo. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Bale looking to penetrate opposition lines. Can he get it through?
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Seedorf. Number 8, Peeler. Number 15, Platini. Number 4, Van Dijk.
Shabby.
Coming on the field,
It's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Shin to shin,
18,
bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 11.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's run loose here. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Romario.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Thinks about the shot. Cafu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Stood up well to him there. Bullet opts for safety, tries to pass it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Nagatomo. And here's Drogba. Now it's Hullet. Played out towards the right wing, and he's got his cross in. Chooses to go back.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Messi. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tries a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And here's Iniesta. This is Romario. No way through, so back it comes. And that is that. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Make sure to put any litter in the bins provided.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played out to the right. Cafu. Platini.
Well Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And it's Xavi. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And here's Drogba. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Roberto Carlos! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard can get it clear. Vietnam with the corner, there first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Van Dijk is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Michel Platini. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mateus. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get rid. Roberto Carlos. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cafu knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Maldini. And Jordi Alba. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Drogba. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Platini. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Platini. Xavi. Oh, good-looking ball. Drogba chasing after it. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Drogba. Looking for options for movement. Mateus. Jordi Alba. Barcelona are looking to... And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nesta. Ronaldo might just make this. And it's Bale. Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, this does not look good. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked out the run. And this is Ronaldo. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Bale. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
60 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Played back into the centre. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Drogba. Opts to play it back. And it's Pedri. He's had it taken off him.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
And a chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's run loose here. Looking to play him in, and this is Bale. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Pedri. Can he get it through? Now, what about a counter-attack? Iniesta. And it's Michel Platini. Threads one in. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 15.
Here comes the cross. And that has been cleared.
Pedri. Number 18.
That's tidy.
Xavi.
Pull it.
Coming on the field. Number 14. Shevchenko.
Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And the shot's on here. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Seedorf. Neymar. Romario on two now and looking for three. And this is Bale. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a... Can he finish? It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Vietnam cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
I'd like to draw your attention
What are your
to
thoughts
the
on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Begley. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, well played, well played. Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ball driven towards the far post. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's their second corner of the game. And this is Roberto Carlos. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Platini. And this is Roberto Carlos. Up! It's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini cuts out the pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Drogba. Nagatomo. Threads one in. And this is Drogba. He's on it, can he get away? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the flag has stayed down. That's tidy. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice control. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. So, third corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Jordi Alba. That's an imaginative pass. And he's heaved it away. Tries to pass it through. Nagatomo. Now the cross. Bullish header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Platini.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's in on goal! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Works it forward. Now he's off and running.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nagatomo. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce...
Platini! Just off target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Iniesta. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That ball looks a good one. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's cut it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Romario. That has been slung wide. Rijkaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pirlo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now there's a decent chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
2, Seedorf. Number 8, Pirlo.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 21, Didier Drogba.
Now it's
Coming on the
Cristiano
field,
Ronaldo.
Number 11,
Gullit.
Gullit.
And here's Haaland.
17,
There's a searching pass.
Number 18,
There's the header! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale aims beyond the defence.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Romario. And it's Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Gullit. And here's Bale. Now it's Messi. Gives it back. Tries to play it through. Gullit. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bale producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedri. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot!
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Cafu receives it in a wide position. And that should get the job done. Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Substitution on the field. Number 55.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Coming on the field is...
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. And this is Romario. And he's there to belt it away. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Drogba might just make this. Buffon is there to clear. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is... Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Platini. And Mateus. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a good-looking ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Xavi. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good take in a good area. Real chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mateus. And here's Mbappe. Platini. Xavi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. And it's Xavi. Now it's Nedved. And here's Seedorf. Oh, that's nice. Great vision. Incoming delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Nedved. It's Seedorf. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the up he goes! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking for the run. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved, and he whips it in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And he thumps it clear. Jordi Alba. Mbappe. Vietnam are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Roberto Carlos. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Nedved. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Roberto Carlos. It's Nedved. Some really good ball movement. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Very nicely done. Jordi Alba. He's found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And there is the half-time whistle. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing.
Hello, everybody,
the manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Maldini clears. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. Iniesta. Nedved. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nedved puts his foot on the gas. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. That's a throw. Seedorf. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game. Takes a shot! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Romario. It's... Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. And it's McTominay. And this is Romario. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance! And he's following up! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Well, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Hullet.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Iniesta.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. Couldn't squeeze it through. This might spell danger. Tries to dink it through. That is a brilliant interception. Vietnam are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge, and he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. And we're done. Vietnam can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Vietnam never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.